Okay, I had a question here from Karin from Amersfoort, Holland. She's asking, what is your favorite strike or submission to use in any fight?
Well, I think it will be my armbar from the guard and in striking my right hand.
Your right hand. So people in the future gotta watch for that right hand dance. Okay, and then the second question is, how did you get into the sport?
Well, what I answered before was I had to go to school by bike.
Yeah.
And I had a different schedule, was through a forest, and I started doing BJJ. Then my trainer invited me to do some grappling as well. It was always with the guys because back in the days there weren't any girls doing it, only a few.
Yeah.
And then my trainer became vice president of Shooter Europe, and at the first amateur event he asked me to do a fight. And I did, and then Jan Lohmulder, also an old school fighter, was watching it. And when he went to Japan, they asked him for a girl who could fight as a stand-in. Well, and he thought of me, so all of a sudden I just started university in Rotterdam. I came back and there weren't mobile cell phones yet, and my mom was like, Marloes, you can go to Japan, but you really have to answer now. And they called me, said, do you want to go to Japan? I said, yeah, I will. And I went there as a stand-in, and I knocked her almost, I knocked her down. I heard later on she had a concussion. And I had a terrible armbar on her as well. But she became a friend of mine later. And but then the next week I was back in the Netherlands again, and I made a big impression. And a girl fell out of the remix tournament, and they invited me back. And I was hesitant to do it because I was really, the first trip to Japan was so big for me.
This was basically the first woman tournament where the main prize was $100,000. Yeah.
Yes. And I was hesitant. I was sick from all the impressions, and I was focusing on studying, so I didn't train hard, and everything together I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. But then my trainer convinced me to go, and I won the tournament. And after that I went back to school again because there wasn't a lot of money in fighting. And,
after that flying eye-bar, you also get a nickname of the female Rickson Gracie.
Yeah, and Romina Sato.
And Romina
did it too.
Yeah.
And I went back to school again, but I always kept training, and then Strikeforce emerged.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a little bit of a similar problem like Olaf Einemo. You had a long time health problem, but you overcome it right now. Overcoming it, same like Olaf. So we're seeing the rage now of Marloes Coenen.
Yeah, you will. It's getting better every day.
Okay, thank you.